The third stop of the 2009 Red Bull X-Fighters Tour rolled into a sweltering hot Fort Worth, Texas, where the rodeo queens treated us to a great show. The national anthem got the 20,000 plus fans packed into the stadium all amped up. Then they were treated to a live bull riding show. But it was the raging bulls of Red Bull X-Fighters that they came here to see, that included Tom Pagès from France, who put in a so-so run, then had a mistake and decided to try history with the first ever front flip in competition, which went sadly wrong. Tom claimed he never really had it. He came off the lip and everything was going badly, but luckily the Frenchman got up and walked off the course. But it was a night for history, and take a look at this. The Australian Cameron Sinclair pulling the first ever double backflip in a freestyle competition. What a great night for Sinclair. And also a great night for tour leader Ego Sato, despite being knocked out in the semis by number one qualifier Nate Adams. We thought it was hot in Texas, then it got hotter. The Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders putting on a great show for the crowd. So Sinclair would come out again in the semifinals, putting in a great run, and again the double backflip came out in his run, but his foot slipped on the landing, causing him some damage to the ankle. You could see the pain on Sinclair's face as Matt Ribot took the win in the semis. So it came down to a final between the Swiss rider Matt Ribot and the American Nate Adams. Ribot was last year's champion here in Fort Worth, and he wanted to go big. Take a look at the air he gets on the quarter pipe, almost missing the landing. This is a huge jump, 120 feet. That's because everything is bigger in Texas. But also there making the mistake on the heel clicker flip. That would later cost Ribot. But the rest of the run was pretty much flawless. Take a look at this look-through, kiss of death, Indian air flip. With his run over, Ribot would then have to sit and wait while number one qualifier Nate Adams took to the course. This weekend had been a clash between the US and the rest of the world, and Adams knew it. He was the number one qualifier. He wanted this win badly. His takeoffs, his landings were all so perfect, it left no doubt for the judges who really deserved this win.
The Red Bull X-Fighter champion in historic Fort Worth Stockyards. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you Nate the Destroyer Adams!
So after almost 2 years of missing out on the big competition wins due to injury, it would be Nate Adams' night here in Fort Worth. Cameron Sinclair, the double flip wonder kid, would take third, Matt Ribot would take second, and all three will be back to battle as Red Bull X-Fighters moves on to Madrid, Spain.